15. You guys, Penny is 15 years old. She was born on a beautiful June day in Morden, Manitoba. Yes, indeed. You're going to hit 16 and you've never looked better, I gotta say. So keep it up. Whatever you're doing is working. Absolutely. Whatever you're doing is working great. You look marvelous, darling. You look absolutely marvelous. Yes, indeed, you do. So thank you for joining me on the show today. You are an exquisite creature. You really are, with sleek, wonderful lines. You're like a you're tight like a tiger. You are. You're tight like a tiger. You are. Come on. Just admit it. You totally rock. You do. You rock the doggy world. Favorite food? Did you want to tell us, or should I tell them? I'll tell them. It's chicken livers, isn't it? It's chicken livers. I mix them into your food. Sometimes I give you chunks of chicken livers. Yeah, I keep saying chicken liver and you're getting hungry, aren't you? You just had chicken livers mixed with your food and it was so good. So, yeah. It's really quite amusing how I say chicken livers and you lick your lips. That's because every time I feed you, I say chicken livers. And when I buy them at the store and I bring them into the car, I say chicken livers and I hold up the package and show you the chicken livers. Yes, I do. Yeah. I got the Pavlov's dog thing going on here. What does Penny like to drink? Well, it's no surprise. It's Brita water. That's what she likes. She likes to drink Brita water, yes. Although she can't drink it straight from the jug, but that's what she drinks. Favorite drink? Brita water. Okay, this is where it might get embarrassing, Penny. Nicknames. You've got several, don't you? Yeah. What are they? Let's look at the chart there. Maybe perhaps the most beloved one is Penny Pooper. That's you. You're Penny Pooper. Yes. And what else do we got? Mrs. Cooper. We got Penelope. Right? We got Pen. What else is on there? Pooper Face. Right? You don't really care for that one. It kind of implies less than perfect personal hygiene when I say Pooper Face, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of does. What do you think? Yeah? You're feeling a little bit shy? Okay, well, enough nicknames. That's the main ones anyway. But you know what? Sometimes I go on extended strings, and I'll give you an example. It's like a stream of consciousness thing, and I'll yell at you when you're in the field, and I'll scream, Penny Pooper, Mrs. Cooper, Super Duper, Alice Cooper, where are you? Right? Like a whole bunch of them. Hey, Penny Pooper, Super Duper, Mrs. Cooper. Penny Pooper, Super Duper, Mrs. Cooper. And I say stuff like that. Right, yeah. And sometimes you like it, and sometimes it's embarrassing when your friends are there. So I promise not to do it. You are, after all, a teenager. Yes, indeed. Penny Pooper, Mrs. Cooper, Super Duper. She's a pooper. Who's that pooper? There's that pooper. Mrs. Cooper. Squirrel. That's the reaction I get. Now, I feel a little guilty because clearly there's no squirrel in here, right? Because there's never been a squirrel in here. So stop teasing you is what you're saying. But we'll go outside today in a little while and maybe we'll see a squirrel. But your favorite game is definitely chase the squirrel, especially out at Paul's place, because the squirrel's trying to get to the house and you are watching, and as soon as that squirrel heads for the house, you are like into squirrel guard mode, and it's pretty impressive. In fact, a lot of people heard you bark for the first time ever chasing squirrels, right? That's your thing. Squirrel chase. It's the best game ever. And you never really seem to want to get them and hurt them. You just really like chasing them. You'll chase anything. Sometimes you chase a paper bag blowing across the lawn. Really, sometimes you do that. And it's quite entertaining.
We are family.
I said you were 15 going on 16. Penny is 15 going on 16. And that you were born in Morden. But we haven't talked about your heritage. And your heritage is that your father was a purebred lab. Yes, Dad was a purebred lab. Dad was a purebred lab. And out of the whole litter of 8 puppies, I believe you were the only one who really looked like a lab. And that's why you ended up coming to your previous owner in Winnipeg. Yes, because you looked like a lab. Yeah. If it looks like a lab and it walks like a lab, guess what? It's a lab. So that's the deal. Your father was a purebred lab. And this guy's father was probably a purebred stuffy, I bet. Right? Right? I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's move on. All right, your mother was a beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous golden retriever. Purebred golden retriever. So Dad was purebred lab, Mom was purebred golden retriever, and that particular cooperation and coordination and amalgamation of genetic material from 2 superior canine breeds has resulted in what perhaps is the manifestation of the most intelligent, sensitive, and, may I say, absolutely cute canine that has ever walked the earth. Her name is Penny Pooper, Mrs. Cooper. And all those genes came together to produce one of the finest canines anyone could ever have the pleasure of knowing. Yeah, with a personality that rivals Woody Allen and Seth Meyers, and elegant lines and movements that rival the most incredible supermodels, like that girl, what's her name, and that other one, right? And genetic makeup that rivals the strongest of the Titans, right? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Thor from the Avengers and Bane from Batman. No, let's just go with Batman. I am Batman. I am Batman. No, you're not. I am Bat Dog. No, you're not. All right. So we got the daddy out of the way, the mummy out of the way, no more daddy-mummy issues. What do you think? Let's move on? Your biggest dislike, fire alarms. It went off this morning. You go and hide in the bathtub when the fire alarm goes off. It's brutal. It's so high-pitched. It doesn't matter what kind of alarm. You hate alarms. It's very alarming. And I don't blame you. It went off at 7:30 this morning. It goes off in every hallway, every suite. And we got dressed as fast as we could and we booked it out of here. And luckily it was nice out.